Hey folks, so I went away with my family to watch the eclipse, came back, realized that someone's actually watching these little videos that I released late last week. There's a bunch of love in the comment section here. Razer Music X, you make a little PS comment here. Maybe a dedicated Discord channel would be nice. I agree. I wanted to wait for someone to suggest that. I wasn't sure whether anybody would want to talk about this kind of stuff. You've said it now, and in your honor, Razer Music X, we begin the Discord channel today.
Server. Video callers.
So this is it. We have a Discord server, guys. I'm told, I could be wrong, I'm told that a Discord server that's this young and this relatively empty makes a specific sound. Let's see if we can hear it. Yeah, it does. Okay, all jokes aside, what are we going to do on this channel? This will be a domain agnostic place, so people from finance and logistics and energy systems and disaster recovery and come along. I'm sure that we'll find commonality in the challenges of making your relative optimization problems work fast and enable the largest computation possible. And the second thing is this is a tool agnostic place to discuss optimization model building. So bring all your solvers, commercial and open source, right? Bring all of your modeling tools, GAMS, Ample, Pyomo, MiniZinc, right? GEC, just bring it all. I don't want to encourage tribalism around the different tools, but it's inevitable, right? Smart people develop preferences about the tools they use for reasons, right? So we'll be respectful. There will be inevitably some organic comparison of one tool versus another, whether that's a solver or a modeling tool or a general scripting language. Let's have as scientific a debate about these differences in the tools that we can. Again, always with the goal in mind of whatever we're building should be a rocket ship, right? Fast and large. Okay, that's it. So in the spirit of getting something started here, Gaurav, where are you at? Gaurav left a YouTube comment, because until now, where else would you leave a comment? Gaurav, you and I entered into some banter here on YouTube. You say, well, I ask you, what problems do you deal with? And you said energy systems, planning models, expansion, grid expansion, so transmission expansion, generation expansion, and operational models. I was lucky enough to have a hand in a fair few of those, just across different OEMs and different regions in the world. Maybe I can offer you some assistance. I'm gonna, just in the general channel of the Discord chat, come up with some smart questions for you. One of my biggest questions is, are any of your units batteries, right? So for the uninitiated folks here, we're having an energy systems conversation here with Gaurav, and the units being committed are literally entire power stations being turned on or off, or governed to like some level of like this coal-fired power plant. Like, do we rev this thing to 100%, or is it just kind of idling, providing some kind of base load, but it's, we're preserving the burning of coal? Entire power plants, nuclear, geothermal, hydro, wind, solar, name it, right? Gas peakers. And these things need to be managed in concert so that you don't run your power grid on too little or too much electricity at any one time. Getting these things right is so consequential that you can burn millions of dollars a day in additional fuel. Like you might not need to turn on a diesel plant, but because you didn't run the model 100%, or the model was, as in Gaurav's case, so large that the solution you can get back from the model maybe is a little bit suboptimal, hugely consequential. Also, we like electricity. What a concept, right? Gaurav, I'm interested about batteries. I'm also particularly interested in this kind of pairing of 32 gigabytes of RAM with a single core. There could be some very, very good reasons for that, but I'd like to know what your reasons for it are. I understand the single coredness of that is probably to do with the software license for something like a Cplex or a Gurobi. We can talk more about it. But if you are able to use more than one core, you might want to investigate some of the open source solvers, not as an entire replacement for something powerful like a Gurobi or a Cplex, but because if you just gave a few more cores, even to something like Highs, and allowed it to use its parallel algorithmic settings and so forth, you might be surprised as to how close it gets to something like a single core Cplex or Gurobi session. Okay, so there's something more to talk about there. Gaurav, thanks so much for the engagement here. People are already here. This person just turned up. Yeah, Gianluca. I have to say a few hellos and whatnot. I haven't even dropped this video. Where are you people getting the link from? I know where people are getting the link from. I answered one of the comments with the thing. I'm going to now, everybody, put a permanent invite, so like a link that should always work, and if it doesn't, please somehow let me know, into the description of this video. I've organized hardware, models, solvers, data sources, and scripts. That's a very basic organization for this. I'm sure smarter people should tell me and us how to moderate this place, how to structure a place like this. So let's just all go crazy, all right? Open for all suggestions and contributions. Thanks again, Raisin Music X, for getting us started. Thanks, Guare, for the first question that we begin with. Speak soon.